What your dog's behaviors might be telling you: 1. Lifting their paws. When your dog lifts a paw, it could mean they want to play or need something. This behavior is common among puppies, who often raise their paws to get attention or food from their mother. If your dog does this, they might just want some affection. 2. Curled up. If your dog curls up tightly with their paws under their body and tail wrapped around, they're probably feeling cold. This helps them stay warm, so consider covering them with a blanket to keep them cozy. 3. Eating grass. When a dog eats grass, it might be because they're lacking certain nutrients or trying to aid digestion. It could also mean they're dehydrated or even have intestinal worms. If this happens often, it's best to visit the vet for a checkup. 4th. Post-bath zoomies. After a bath, if your dog runs around energetically, it's likely because they dislike being wet. This behavior helps them dry off faster and shake off any discomfort from the bath. 5. Standing on hind legs. A dog standing on its hind legs can be showing affection, similar to giving a hug. When they do this around other dogs, it's usually a playful gesture. 6. Chewing on furniture. If your dog chews furniture, it could be because they're not getting enough physical activity. Puppies often chew when teething, but older dogs might need more exercise. A walk or some playtime should help. 7. Different barking sounds. Dogs bark for various reasons. Loud, frequent barking can mean they sense danger or are in pain, while softer, shorter barks are more likely a playful signal. Pay attention to the type of bark to understand what they need. 8. Bringing toys. When your dog brings you a toy, it's not always about play. They might be trying to please or show respect. By giving you something they value, they're expressing their trust and affection. 9. Yawning. Dogs often yawn when they feel relaxed and safe. However, frequent yawning can also signal stress or anticipation, especially in new or uncomfortable situations like a vet visit. 10. Wiggling on their back. If your dog wiggles on their back, they might be scratching an itch or seeking attention. It's a playful behavior that often means they're looking for affection. 11. Sad face before you leave. If your dog looks sad when you're about to leave, it likely means they'll miss you. However, they trust that you'll come back, and this expression also shows their loyalty. 12. Pacing back and forth. A dog pacing back and forth could be feeling nervous, excited, or bored. Sometimes this behavior is a playful invitation for you to join them. 13. Pointing with their snout. If your dog freezes and points with their snout, they might be focused on something, especially if they also lift a paw. This behavior is common in hunting dogs but can happen in other breeds too. 14. Yawning and discomfort. Aside from relaxation, yawning can also indicate anxiety or discomfort, especially in unfamiliar places. If your dog yawns frequently in new environments, they might be feeling uneasy. 15. Tilting their head. When you speak to your dog, they might tilt their head to better understand you. This helps them focus on your tone and try to figure out what you're saying. 16. Sniffing around. Dogs have an incredible sense of smell. When they're sniffing, they might be investigating something new or potentially dangerous. They can even recognize individual people or other animals by scent. 17. Sticking out their tongue. If your dog sticks out their tongue and flips it, they might be feeling guilty or apologizing for something they've done, like an accident in the house. It's also a way to appear cute and seek forgiveness. 18. Stretching like yoga. Dogs stretch to keep their muscles flexible and as a way to express affection. When your dog stretches after you come home, it's a sign they're happy to see you. 19. Exposing their belly. When your dog shows you their belly, they're displaying trust and submission. It's also an invitation for a belly rub, which they enjoy. 20. Tucking their tail. If your dog tucks their tail between their legs, they could be feeling scared, guilty, or nervous. Comforting them with gentle words and petting can help reassure them. 21. Scooting. When a dog drags their bum, it's called scooting. This usually means they're trying to relieve discomfort from their anal glands. If it happens often, consult a vet for treatment. 22. Lying on your feet. When a dog rests on your feet, it's a sign of loyalty. They're showing how much they want to be close to you, just like their ancestors did when they traveled in packs. 23. Leaning on you. When your dog leans on you, it's similar to giving a hug. They're seeking closeness and affection, so enjoy the moment rather than pushing them away. 24. Tackling you. If your dog tackles you when you get home, they're simply excited to see you. Though it might be overwhelming, it's their way of expressing happiness. 25. Flicking their ears. A dog flicking its ears is paying close attention to a sound. This happens when they're trying to figure out something unfamiliar. Let them take their time processing the noise. 26. Licking themselves. While dogs clean themselves by licking, it can also be a sign of discomfort. If they excessively lick their paws or legs, it's worth taking them to the vet to check for injury or irritation. 27. Showing teeth or snarling. When a dog shows its teeth or snarls, they're feeling aggressive or threatened. It's best to remove them from the situation before they become more defensive. 28. Stopping. Suddenly on walks. If your dog stops suddenly and lifts a paw during a walk, they're likely investigating something that caught their attention. Their brains are working hard to analyze the situation. 29. Tail held high. A tail held high indicates excitement or confidence, especially when meeting another dog. If the tail trembles, your dog might feel challenged or on edge. 30. Tongue hanging out. When a dog's tongue hangs out of their mouth, it's often a sign of relaxation and happiness. However, if it happens frequently, they may have a condition called hanging tongue syndrome, common in certain breeds. 31. Digging holes. Dogs dig as part of their natural instincts, especially terriers. They might be trying to bury toys or bones or even digging for prey, all of which are perfectly normal behaviors.